Pax vobiscum. Welcome back to the channel, and to another episode of The Vestal Virgin Plays. So we're going to be playing today a game called Pools, which is inspired by the backrooms, specifically the pool rooms. Now, in the description, at least from what I saw, there are no entities. Or so I hope, because as much as the backrooms, the pool rooms, and the sort of backrooms lore all fascinates me and absolutely holds me captive, I am a scaredy cat, as we have seen from my playthroughs where I shriek like a little girl, particularly the attic, that I just recently played not too long ago, because I am weak. Even though I'm weak, I still find fascination with the backrooms and the pool rooms, and just the sort of the liminality of it all is just... I am like a moth to flame. And so that being said, I found this game called Pools, and just looking at the opening menu here, excuse me, it looks like we have different videotapes that we are going to be playing through, as is the typical MO for these sorts of things in the back rooms. Someone with a video recorder finds themselves plopped into the back rooms, and then they begin recording for themselves. Maybe it's sort of something that helps keep them from feeling so lonely. Recording through another eye, perhaps, doesn't make it feel so real. I don't know, but without beating around the bush, let's go ahead and begin with our first unlocked VHS here, number 1. Oh, actually, great start. Helps if we actually press the play button, doesn't it? Oh, there's that. Alright, so here we are. We seem to have fallen through. Oh, it disappeared. For a moment we could see an upper level of some sort. So maybe this isn't our first rodeo. But here we are, and we've dropped into the pool rooms. Already I'm going to say that the graphics are absolutely gorgeous. Those seem... Oh, and the depth of field is very nice too. Wonder if we're actually recording, quote unquote, or if we're actually just been plopped into the rooms. Interesting walking animation, I guess. Let's try this way first. We can't see ourselves. So what I find fascinating about the pool rooms as well is this. It's interesting. It is the little details too, that is fascinating. The sound design, if you listen closely. It seems as if there are things hitting these windows here. And as I was saying before, just this fascination of the fact that in the pool rooms you have this natural light, but it comes from an unknown source that lends a natural feel to everything, but everything is just off. A chair. Oh! How immersive! Oh. It is a bit disconcerting we can't see ourselves. I do wish we could see ourselves, but I can think of no better reaction than to see a chair if you've plopped into this very strange world, and then just going, what have I gotten myself into? Well, that is a neat little detail. Normally you can't do things like that. Right, let's see what we have down here. Oh, I don't like that. That is very dark. I don't think we can jump, no. I don't like how dark it is. It looks Looks like the perfect place for something to grab you. This did say that it was focused on walking. Oh no! Remember how I said I was a coward? I stepped into the water and my own footstep scared me. Well, we're just going to walk right into it. There's nothing to worry about, it's just water. Even if we are going to sort of run through it. Alright. As always, I always recommend playing these games for yourselves, but I will say the sound design is absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. Looks like we could walk under there, maybe? Or does it just end? No, it just ends. Sound design is wonderful as always. You know, other than, obviously the wonderful design of the rooms themselves. You feel as if you are physically standing in this space. Just through the sound design alone. Absolutely wonderful. Again, the sound of the water, the sound as we sort of slog through the water, and the difference of feeling like we're struggling to make our way through water, as anyone who's tried to walk through water, deep or higher knows, it's actually quite difficult. We're not going to walk into the darkness. Excuse me. Now we're swimming. Now, if I myself ever found myself no-clipped into the pool rooms or the back rooms or any place, I would simply cease to exist. I would not survive probably more than 30 seconds. I would have a heart attack out of fear. I wish we had a flashlight. Oh, that is so dark. I know I should probably try to swim into it for investigative sake, but I'm not going to be a coward. They said there were no entities. Oh, I'm terrified. Here we go. I heard breathing. Oh, okay. Ooh, oh. So, I just got an achievement for doing that. For going into it was called, heard the ominous bellowing, you are not afraid of the dark. Well, actually, I am quite terrified of I am very much enjoying the little details. As we went in there, and actually our character became frightened, so we started breathing heavily. And as we walked up the steps here, we left, we are leaving wet prints behind us. Oh, that is a lovely detail. Marvelous. All right, let's continue. Strange noises. Oh dear. This did say there were no entities, didn't it? Don't worry, if I end up screaming my head off, I will be sure to edit it out. What is that? Well, if something grabs us, it grabs us. Maybe, I wonder... W or H of some sort, or a snake, maybe? Okay. That's interesting, but signs of civilization. Oh, what's this? Oh! I wonder if we'll end up coming through here. Now that is another interesting thing, is typically in the pool rooms you'll start to see water slides and everything pop up as a feature. Very interesting. Hear what sounds almost like the hum of machinery. And strangely enough, there's another symbol. There are, or appears to be, some sort of air vents. Excuse me? It sounded like something was moving around and breathing, so we are going to continue on our way. Well, I can say the sound design is peak. When my little cat has come to sit with me, she will help me have strength. As we play, this appears to be a diagram of the area. So someone was here before, and they drew some form of graffiti, and they drew what looks like a diagram of this section. I'm not even going to attempt to make hide nor hair of it, so we're just going to wander aimlessly. Another area. Now, playing this game makes me think about, particularly indoor swimming pools that I've visited before. And that when there aren't other people around, oftentimes, I worked a night shift. Oh, are we back where we began? I do believe we are. All right. Well, let's go back this way then and try another route. But oftentimes I would go to my local pool, and it was part of a 24/7 gym, when I would work the night shift at my last job, and it would be very creepy going into the pool and there was no one else there. They had a open window to where the gym employees could watch you and make sure you didn't drown yourself, but I'd like to think I'm a relatively good swimmer. But I'd go there and I would swim, but when you're in and into a pool by yourself, the creators of this game have very much captured the sound and what that feels like, and the strange emptiness. The liminality, if you will. Now there's the creepy... Oh! They must do that on purpose. Oh, creepy dark hallway. But now my cat is with me, and now I am unafraid. Did we come this way? I hope so, because there appears to be trails of something having tracked through here. Which was us. We are safe. So we hope. But that is an interesting... Oh, I wonder if that's a way you can sort of mark where you've been. Yes, because we came this way. Yes, we came this way. I'm trying to retrace my steps right now. I guess we'll just run around until we find a new path we did not go before. We will not be going there again. I don't think... Oh! Again, I thought there were no entities in this game. Oh dear, the fear is back in full swing. Again, if I were to be dropped into the pool rooms and I saw that, I would simply cease to be. There would be nothing left. Excuse me, sir, could you throw that ladder back down, please? Oh dear. Well, we're just going to ignore that. Let's run around. Let's see, let's just go over here quickly and see if there's anything over here. There's the creepy air duct again. And begs the question, you know, in the backrooms, which is this thing that just simply is. Why have air ducts? Or are they really air ducts? Are we even breathing oxygen right now? I read one interesting theory that when you go into the backrooms, it's probably going to be something here that makes me shriek. I'm going to apologize in advance. Now, one person had a theory that in the backrooms, you actually cease to exist in the sense of you no longer age, you no longer require sustenance. Your body is held in this sort of strange limbo. So you don't need to, say, eat, you don't need to, say, use the restroom, or do anything. You just simply exist, as the backrooms simply just exist. And I thought that an interesting concept. Which then, I remember watching some creators with backrooms videos sort of exploring this, I think, where they would have their characters. I don't like hearing noises like that. Where they would have their characters sort of, Let's go this way. They would have their video cameras, and the video cameras would, seem to kind of hold their charge where they were. And just sort of continue working, but as time went on, they never lost the amount of battery, or any more battery than perhaps what they had. And the VHS tape recorders would start having sort of very strange symbols appearing. They would have mismatched dates and times, and they too would be affected by the liminality, the stoppedness, if you will, of the backrooms, which I think would be a very interesting detail. Oh dear, more chairs. This one has been knocked over. I wonder if there's an achievement for sitting in the chairs. Agreed. Alright, let's see. Let's go over here. Oh. Oh my. Why do you do that? That is so unkind. Oh my. I think I remember seeing this in a backrooms, poolrooms video. Oh, there's a diving board. I wonder if we should try that out. But yes, that would be utterly terrifying to come across, especially with no safety rails. Oh, there's an area over here. Oh! Stairs. Would we come this way? No. My goodness, there's so much to explore here. Oh, shut down! The giant duck scared me. My cat is looking at me with a bemused expression. If this thing quacks, so help me. Oh, that is horrifying. Now, do we want to... Oh, there's so much to do. Oh, we came in through... Yes, we came in through... Did we come in through this way? Or did we go the other way? I think we've looped around. Now, before we go investigate that dark, scary place, let's go over here. And... Alright, we came in that direction. I heard breathing and got scared, and then I realized it's because I was making our protagonist run around. There's the classic stairs wrapping around a pillar. Why is it all so... I've made an executive decision. Oh, it won't let me! I heard those voices. I decided that I was no longer going to... That there was not something I wanted to deal with. Don't like it. But... It does tell us something about the game, the fact that you can actually rewind yourself. Or you get rewound. So we are on a tape, and we get rewound. That is an interesting mechanic, I will say. I don't like it, though, because I just wanted this to end. I'm so terrified. Water slide. Oh. I am legitimately, because I am such a coward, going to take a moment, and I am legitimately going to look up to does this game actually have entities? I shall be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, what is advertised is, and this is pulled from the Steam page, walking simulator. Explore, admire, and listen. Uncanny, relaxing, unnerving, eerie, immersive. No monsters chasing you or jumping towards your screen, but can feel oppressive at times by invoking fears of getting lost, the dark, tight spaces, and liminal space architecture. Now, this is in fact true. What an astounding and marvelous game. And I don't know, if you've been with me through some previous Let's Plays, you'll know that I am a sucker for good sound design, and oh, that's interesting. I'm a sucker for good sound design, and so, as terrified as I was to go running off and confirming this game didn't have entities, I'm simply fascinated at the fact that it was able to convey such reactions out of me using only sound. Again, I love, love, love good sound design, and I am absolutely, even though I may not seem like it, enjoying this game so far. The liminal designs, the sound, absolutely fascinating. The clock is running backwards. Interesting. There would be nothing more unnerving than walking around a place like this. Suddenly all you hear is the ticking of a clock. It looks like at some point we're able to go through there. This is where we heard the scary noises last time. Oh. Oh. This is where we tried to off ourselves. Well, we'll go back over here. Stairs. We came through here. And we saw the duck. Did we come through here? Yes, we came out over here, so let's go over here. Alright. I apologize if you're yelling at your screens, going, why didn't you go this way? I am always hopelessly lost. No sense of direction here. Oh, that is very creepy. Hello, Mr. Duck. Tally-ho! And now here we see a Poolrooms classic. The actual classic, the pillar with the wraparound stairs. Let's see where this leads. Oh, a water slide. I wonder if we can slide down. Let's look over here. Oh, it takes us down here. Well, let's give it a shot. Whee! Oh. How fun. I love the little details of the water splashing onto your face as well. Now, even though we can't see ourselves, I do love the feeling of weight as we walk around. Again, the use of the colorful slides, these random bits of color just appearing in the white and maybe not even sterile, because the warmth of this natural light, I won't even call it sunlight, but the warmth of the natural light, just everything is disjoint, doesn't quite fit together, symmetrical but not quite. The light at the end of the tunnel. Ooh. Oh dear. Oh no, no, no. And allegedly there are no entities here. But again, the sound design, the splash, the anticipation of there being... I wonder if we can push it. Oh, we can! We have a friend! Mr. Duck. That's another thing that is just so disconcerting yet alluring about the backrooms and the pool rooms by proxy. Is just everything looks human-made. Everything looks as if Every time you turn the corner, there should be someone there. But you just keep going and going and walking and turning and twisting, and your curiosity pushes you farther and farther, but no matter how far you go, and no matter how long, no one is there. There are hands. There. Hello? No! Oh my goodness. Can we follow? I don't know what they meant by no entities and no jump scares, but that was Oh, I love this. This is true psychological horror. I am enjoying this even as I scream and act like a coward. That was... wow. The hands pointed at us for some reason. I wonder... Now that would be rather interesting if that were actually ourselves pointing at ourselves. Because as we entered in, we dropped from the ceiling from something that looked very similar to that, so... Oh, that was horrifying. And just... the irony, too, of me saying, oh, you keep walking and walking and wandering, and no one is there, right as I say that. Two hands right there. Now see, again, the disconnect between the lighting and how you have this natural light that just simply exists, and it denotes this feeling of comfort, but it just feels off. Oh my. Giant holes into voids, very nice. Oh, another diving board. Well, now that I've confirmed that there's nothing here that will actually hurt us, allegedly, I will not be throwing myself into any dark holes anytime soon. Unless the game requires it. Oh, that's absolutely terrifying. Oh my. Oh my. Well, very nonsensical. terrifying. I'm just curious what would happen. Oh! Interesting. Very interesting. I was just going to turn around and run back, so we missed out a little bit on chapter 1, but apparently that was how we got from point A to point B, so we've leapt all the way from up there to the point. It is so high we can't even see the top, but we leapt from the void, and we landed down here, and somehow we are still alive, which, again, the way the backrooms are, you just seem to sort of exist. Well, I guess onward. So we seem to be in chapter 2, or video 2. I will play a little bit of this, and then when we go into our next video following this game. Well, that was horrifying. It's coming to some natural light. As I was saying, we'll explore more in depth in video 2 in the next video, but since we ended chapter 1 a little sooner than I intended with my curiosity, and we'll play through just a little bit of video 2. Interesting now how in video 1 it was mostly just white tile, and now we're seeing elements of color. Reminiscent of the Roman baths. Stairs with water running down them. Interesting. Interesting. Triangle or circle or straight ahead? Another chair. Same. But again, it is just the quality of the light that denotes something so warm and nostalgic, and yet... Oops. So warm and nostalgic, and yet... Your body knows it's fake. Your body knows it's fake, but yet... And that is just everything with the pool rooms. It's just something, and yet. Got some more. Let's go take a closer look at these. I got distracted by the chair. Oh, another void. Appears to be a red and yellow slide coiled. Oh, is there stairs? There are. Just walk into the void around a green one. Oh, where were we? Let's go over here. Oh, there's a walkway over there. Oh, we originally went this way, so let's go over here. Right, we've come out with the circles. Let's try the triangle. Oh my. A spiral staircase and a slide where you either go splat into the wall, you go into the hole, or you go whoop, splash. Interesting. It would be a hard landing, you'd land on tile. Fascinating. And let's go try over here. So strange. Ah, so this is where this came out too. Interesting. Let's go back over here and see what else we can find. I know it says no running, but... I think not. Yes, I don't think so. I don't like those noises. Right, another entrance to that room. All roads lead here. Okay, so we went this way. So we came in here and we went left. We came from the right, so now we'll go straight. Oh. Got an achievement, Art Appreciator. Restored a piece of art? It's interesting. I wonder what that's for. We did see a piece of art in chapter 1. Is that what it's alluding to? I just saw a yellow circle, but apparently that was something to do. I don't think we can crawl under there, and I don't feel like doing that. Let's see. We did come this way. Yes. Ah, yes, we looped around here, so now we will go this way. And with that terrifyingly ominous music, I can't think of a better place to end for today. So, next video we will do a full playthrough of video 2, so we might see some of this section again, but it'll be all put together with everything from video 2 or chapter 2 if you want to think of it that way. But other than myself being absolutely scared out of my wits, I am thoroughly enjoying this game. It is the backrooms game that I have been searching for so long. I wanted a game where I could actually just, physically walk around the pool rooms or the backrooms and just explore, to feed into that inherent human curiosity of everything looks so familiar, but it's not. There is symmetry, but not. And it looks man-made, but it's not. Everything is so nostalgic, but why? And just the questions it burns, and then the curiosity, the inherent human need to explore and discover. And so I find myself just sort of falling silent and walking and watching and looking and always thinking, what's next? What's beyond? We can't contain ourselves. We simply must keep pushing further and further in. So, fascinating game. I cannot wait to play the rest of it. I've been searching for a game like this that doesn't have entities or jump scares. Nothing against those, but for me personally, as you can see, even the splash of water as I enter the pool scared me. So this is much nicer, and the psychological horror aspect of not needing entities, not needing It is the highest mark of art when you are able to take sound and visual things without the straight-up horror or slashing or whatever, in order to convey that dread to sort of put you off. So kudos to the creators of this game. I cannot wait to play the rest of it. I do hope you all enjoyed, and let me know if you prefer hearing me talk over these and shriek, or if you prefer sort of more videos where I just sort of walk around and look at things. So as always, Pax vobiscum, have a wonderful rest of your week, and I shall see you in the next video. Goodbye.